Bum 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 bum. Chocolate starfish. Keep on rolling, baby. I don't know how Fred Durst does the hand thing. I haven't memorized that shit. I gotten a Fred Durst joke a couple of times, even though I do not resemble him at all. It's just the hat, dude. It's literally just the hat. It looks really weird on my head. This is why I usually wear a beanie. But yeah, as you can see, I shaved the sides of my melon, and I didn't do too good of a job like some of the places, because like you can see this right here, and this part of my mustache is like less visible than this part. But nah, dude, I fucking hate caffeine, bro. I hate caffeine, but I'm always consuming it. I had about 2 Red Bulls today and 1 of this other energy drink, and I'm bouncing off the walls, dude. I've been manic as hell this past few hours. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. I mean, I'll keep the energy, I'll keep the, being awake and, and like ultra aware, but I don't want to take the mania, the constant freaking the fuck out and, being too deep into my own head, you know what I mean? Like, and just like feeling the verge of going unstable, you know what I mean? That's what happens every time with caffeine with me, dude. Well, at least most of the time. Last time I had a bunch of caffeine, I was cool, dude. I was perfectly fine. I didn't feel any of this shit. I didn't feel crazy. I didn't think I was going insane. But, I mean, at least the caffeine, at least that shit was free. You know what I mean? Because at my job, they give me free energy drinks. Like, I could just have them. They don't give a fuck. So I'm not going to abuse that and just drink every fucking Red Bull that's in the damn little fridge thing, But, nah, dude, I haven't, experienced mania quite like when I'd have caffeine in my system. I'm not a big fan of coffee either. Coffee, energy drinks, maybe those little, B12 fucking gummy things. I can handle those. But as far as I don't know, man. This one time, a few years ago, I bought these 2 extra strength, 5-hour energies, the watermelon flavored. I was working at a Mickey D's, and I was also working at a factory. So I was working 18 hours a day, and I also had a developing Coca-Cola problem, and I couldn't afford any. Nor did I want to jeopardize my health at this time. So I was like, alright, you know what, fuck it. I bought 2 fucking 5-hour energies just to see if it could carry me, right? I dumped them both in a Sprite, and I power bombed the Sprite. I just chugged that son of a bitch, and it felt like my heart was about to stop. It felt like it was literally just going to fly out of my chest, and I felt a little bit like I was going to go unconscious. I've had that experience a couple years later, about a few months ago. I had 2 Red Bulls, a Monster, and some pre-workout, and I was literally about to pass the fuck out. I was actually serving that night, and I was fine during the peak, but when it was starting to, I guess, kind of wear off a little bit, the crash was so hard, dude. I couldn't believe it. I was literally actually going to pass out. And I had to serve these 2 girls, right? They were in their early 20s, older than 22, younger than 25. They literally were like, dude, you okay, man? What did you take? I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not on drugs. I promise. I'm just on. I have a lot of pre-workout and a bunch of stuff. I mean, I didn't think this crash was gonna happen. Just I'll pay for your beer, dude. I'll pay for your beers. You're cool, man. Just don't tell my manager, but nah. Caffeine has a significant impact on what goes on up here and what goes on in here. I get fucking insane, and that's with any stimulant. Most stimulants, most of the time, I've tried my various share of stimulants, and yeah, like most of them don't work out. Like most of them put me in this kind of mental state, an emotional state. Yeah, fuck caffeine. Caffeine can jiggle my nuts. Caffeine can like bounce off my butt like a frog.